Lazio want Callum Hudson-Odoi from Chelsea. Chelsea winger Callum Hudson-Odoi has reportedly emerged as a target for Serie A side Lazio ahead of the summer transfer window. With just a year remaining on his contract and no longer being considered a senior option, the 22-year-old is almost certain to be sold in the coming months. Clubs such as Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest have expressed their interest in the player, with both teams in a position to offer him regular action. Nevertheless, according to Corriere dello Sport, Lazio have put Hudson-Odoi on the short list of possible additions. The development likely stems from the familiarity between boss Maurizio Sarri and Hudson-Odoi, with the two having worked together during the Italian coach's stint at Stamford Bridge. With Lazio having already qualified for the Champions League and looking to strengthen the team, signing Hudson-Odoi at a lower price might suit all parties in the current situation. Failing to Madrid, Havertz will be polished by Pochettino. Bild reports that Real Madrid are considering bringing Kai Havertz to the Santiago Bernabeu because the offer Chelsea wants for Kai Havertz is worth £75 million, making Real Madrid choose to leave the negotiating table. Transfer Insider journalist Dean Jones said that the German striker could find his best performance with Mauricio Pochettino's polish. He said, "Think about how Pochettino has played his role in the past. A player, like Kai Havertz, can improve a lot. Moreover, Chelsea are not so pressured to kick him out of Stamford Bridge. I think that's an important thing to underline." With Los Blancos apparently reluctant to continue negotiations to buy Havertz, the 23-year-old is likely to stay at Chelsea. Chelsea desperate to get Lautaro Martinez, Inter ask for these three players instead. This report comes from The Times, which states that the club from West London wants to move quickly to bring in the Argentine striker. Chelsea's wish was based on a request by its new coach, Mauricio Pochettino, who admired Martinez. With this scheme, Inter Milan can also take advantage of Lautaro Martinez to ask Chelsea to add three players who can strengthen the Nerazzurri. 1. Romelu Lukaku. Inter Milan and Chelsea are believed to be discussing a move for Romelu Lukaku in negotiations for Lautaro Martinez in the 2023 summer transfer market. 2. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Inter Milan can also ask Chelsea to include the name Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the Lautaro Martinez purchase package. 3. Trevoh Chalobah. Inter Milan's interest in Trevoh Chalobah is nothing new, considering that this interest has been going on for a long time since 2022. This interest can also be used by Inter so that Chelsea want to let him go and add some money to bring in Lautaro Martinez. Hakim Ziyech's controversial transfer to Ajax. Reports in the Dutch press claim Chelsea winger Hakim Ziyech is now unlikely to rejoin Ajax after his controversial trip to Russia. There was a backlash in the Dutch press this week after he was photographed in Russia. While it is not illegal to enter the country, their invasion of Ukraine has seen Russia labeled a pariah state in most of the world. Ziyech's poor decision led to transfer doubts. Ziyech is reportedly in Russia to attend a party in Moscow with former Ajax teammate Quincy Promes. According to journalist Mike Verwage, his partying with the former Netherlands star and his actions with Spartak Moscow could prevent him from returning to the Netherlands. "You saw what happened at Spartak. He had to pose in a Spartak jersey with Ziyech on his back. It's what's called a joke, as if he made a transfer in that direction. He shouldn't be used to it at all. I think this kind of action makes it very difficult to get him back, and I think Ajax shouldn't want that." The report adds that Ziyech seems to have no future at Chelsea but is also unlikely to move to Ajax. Chelsea looking to complete £50 million transfer amid interest from Newcastle and Liverpool. According to Football London, there are expectations that Conor Gallagher will leave Chelsea this summer, with the midfielder being the target of the likes of Newcastle United, West Ham and Liverpool amid what is expected to be a high summer turnover at Stamford Bridge. Gallagher, meanwhile, has interest from Liverpool, but Newcastle are also in the hunt. Reports suggest that Chelsea value Gallagher at £50 million, but Newcastle consider him worth less than half that figure. The 23-year-old has yet to speak to Mauricio Pochettino ahead of his arrival as Chelsea boss regarding a potential role in the team going forward. Chelsea have submitted a £112 million bid package to sign Valverde. According to a recent report in Defensa Central, the newly appointed Chelsea boss has convinced the club to make a bid, and they have made a bid of £122 million. The combative Uruguayan would be a perfect fit for the Pochettino revolution, but Los Blancos haven't even considered selling this summer despite the arrival of Jude Bellingham. Chelsea are said to be offering £95 million upfront with around £17 million in additions for the player. Chelsea ready to sell Pulisic amid interest from Newcastle and Manchester United. Christian Pulisic, who joined Chelsea in January 2019 from Borussia Dortmund for £57 million. Now, set to be released, Fabrizio Romano has reported that Chelsea are open to letting Christian Pulisic leave the club this summer and have given the winger the green light to leave and find another club. AC Milan, Manchester United, Newcastle and Juventus have been named as interested parties, with speculation of around £20 million would be enough for Chelsea to part ways with Pulisic. Mauricio Pochettino is tipped to have huge success at Chelsea. Mauricio Pochettino is considered a huge hit at Chelsea by former Premier League winner Sergio Aguero. The former Tottenham boss is expected to be backed up in the summer transfer window. Football.London understands that it is looking to recruit new goalkeepers, defenders, and forwards. And before he began his reign at Stamford Bridge, Aguero had backed his compatriot to success at Chelsea. He said, "His input can be invaluable. Already at Tottenham he has shown his worth and he empowers young players. He has a big task ahead of him because he has a very big squad and he has to find a balance." Chelsea, in addition to the previous market of having a lot of new players, had a policy of buying young players who can assemble very well. You have to give him time to do the work and I'm sure you'll see results.